Deirdre Jack, and I'm a painter. Yeah, so I've been living here for about 35 years or something. Yes, and painting in this area and talking about the land in my paintings. And yes, for the fruit project, I think that I'm going to work with this fig tree. As I look out the kitchen window, I see a multitude of birds, all the different types of birds. The bowerbirds and the currajongs and the little yellow eyes and parrots, all feasting together on my fruit, whether it's the quince tree or this fig tree here. And I just thought that I would do that, come at it from that angle of the birds in the fruit. The getting together of the family of East Gippsland artists in a common project is very exciting. I think that, the coming together excited me a lot because, we're sort of everyone in their pockets of isolation. We're all up here doing our things, and it can be anything you want it to be, really. And I mean, fruit is all part of our lives, and that's just a meshing together of artists and of the subject. Yeah, and it's really interesting, everyone seems to come, I've got an apricot tree that's been there for 80 years at least, or I've got a quince tree. I know a quince tree that's been there for 95 years. And, everyone's talking about all the different fruit trees that they've got. Yes, it's very, very exciting. And and it's captured the imagination of quite a few of us here at Swifts Creek.
Kathy Sicily, and I live at Tongio, which is near Omeo. The idea of bottling fruit and dealing with fruit takes up a lot of my summer days anyway, because I've got a very old orchard there, and it's got things as old as peri pears and things that you never see anymore of. And it's a battle every year though, be putting on nets and trying to beat the birds, and this year they beat me. This year I have no fruit to bottle, so I decided that I'd bottle the birds instead. My idea was to actually make full bottles of a bird and the various types that are causing a lot of problems here with fruit. They're supposed to be very rough, not realistic. More sort of hacksawish, rough. The crows and currawongs and things, they as cheeky as can be and look you straight in the eye. Once a project like this or a theme comes up, people usually stew on it and they'll come up with something. There's fruit trees everywhere. It's always been a joke around here because they grow along the road and the ladies go to golf and women take the kids down to the school bus, and people invariably stop to pick the fruit, and it causes traffic hazard, of course. I've had projects that have been as bizarre as this before. I usually get somewhere.
First of all, do you maybe want to say what your names are?
Who are you?
I don't know. How am I?
Yeah, is that running now, is it? No, okay.
Speak.
Oh, Penny. Oh. Well, we've had the best season for about 15 years this year because of all the rain. So we've done pretty well this year.
Well, that's how many kilos? How many kilos?
Probably a bit under 400 kilos.
Wow.
That's lots of cups of tea, I'd say. Probably 1 million cups of tea.
Angustifolia lavender. sage, peppermint, stim,
Red clover.
elderflower, yes, lemon balm, giant Himalayan nettle, raspberry leaf.
Elderberry flower.
Yeah,
Well, the cherries are no problems because they're so popular. When we get a good crop, the local community buys just about all of it. People come in off the road.
It sort of gets around town that the cherries are out,
Yeah.
which is really good. Yeah.
And the apples we usually send up to Howard Reddish to make cider.
So how come you decided to go with the fruit cart? What was the thing about it that...
Originally it's because we had fruit. We had all the apples coming on, and we thought we could wheel the cart up to the road and sell it on a roadside thing.
So it would end up being a roadside stall as well?
Could be. And then I thought maybe it could go to like the Meetung Farmers Market, which I'm thinking of doing. It'd be such a good thing, wouldn't it, in the farmers market to have this sort of weird cart. I've got a drawing inside of it. So it's sort of like a big baby's pram, like that, with big handles and this big umbrella, sort of painted umbrella. So the umbrella's a real feature because it's got to be painted like a Chinese umbrella, but painted with fruit and art and nymphs and weird things and God knows what, I don't know. It's great, the fruit thing. I don't know why. I can't get a bead on it, but it's just so nice. Such a positive thing too.
I don't get it.
Oh, yes.
I mean, what?
Luddite over
We
here.
just discovered fruit or something, haven't we?
No, it's what...